It started about a week after I moved into my new apartment. The place was small, quiet, and honestly perfect for someone like me who preferred being alone. Nothing about the apartment seemed strange at first. The neighbors were quiet, the building was old but peaceful, and the nights were usually calm. But one night, something strange happened. I woke up suddenly in the middle of the night. At first, I didn't know why. My room was dark and silent. Then I checked my phone. It was exactly 3 a.m. I remember thinking it was strange because I never wake up in the middle of the night. That's when I heard it. A slow sound, very quiet, but clear enough to hear in the silence. Creak. It was the sound of my bedroom door opening. I froze. I was sure I had closed the door before going to bed. Slowly, I sat up in my bed and looked toward the doorway. The hallway outside my room was completely dark. No lights, no movement, nothing. Just silence. I stared at the door for a few seconds, trying to understand what just happened. Then I convinced myself it was probably just the wind. Old apartments sometimes have loose doors. So I got up, walked over, and pushed the door closed again. Then I went back to sleep. The next night, it happened again. I woke up suddenly. My heart was already beating fast before I even knew why. I grabbed my phone. 3 a.m. And then the sound started again. Creak. My door was opening. Very slowly. This time I sat up immediately. My eyes were fixed on the doorway. The hallway was dark again, but something about it felt different. It felt like someone was standing there, watching. I stayed completely still, listening carefully. But there were no footsteps, no breathing, no movement. Just the door slowly opening. When it finally stopped moving, the door was halfway open. I waited for something to walk in, but nothing happened. After a few minutes, I forced myself out of bed again. I walked to the door and looked down the hallway. The apartment was empty. I checked every room. Nothing. No one was there. That night, I decided to do something different. I locked the door before going back to bed. I wanted to make sure it couldn't open again. I remember thinking to myself, if the door opens again, then something is definitely wrong. The third night was when things became truly terrifying. I woke up again suddenly. Before I even checked the time, I already knew. I slowly reached for my phone. 3 a.m. My stomach dropped. And then I heard it. Creak. My bedroom door was opening again. But this time, something was different. Something impossible. Because I remembered very clearly I had locked the door. My heart started pounding in my chest. I stared at the door as it slowly moved open, little by little. The hallway outside was darker than usual, like the light itself didn't want to go there. And then I noticed something. A shape. Standing in the darkness. Tall. Still. Watching. I couldn't see its face, but I could feel it staring directly at me. My entire body froze. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. Then suddenly, I heard a whisper. Soft. Slow. And right outside the door. 3 words. Let me in. My breathing stopped. The voice sounded close. Too close. I didn't answer. I didn't move. I just stared at the doorway. Seconds passed, then minutes. But the shape in the hallway never moved. Eventually, the whisper stopped. The door stopped moving, but it stayed open. Just enough for the darkness in the hallway to stare into my room. I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. And now every night, I wait. Because no matter what I do, no matter how many times I lock the door, at exactly 3 a.m., my bedroom door opens. And something outside my room keeps whispering, "Let me in."